guys, it's Augusta here. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all of the killer questions you guys submitted. I'm really digging the love and all the interest. It's really sweet. I'm here in my PJs, nice and comfy. I have my cup of tea, and I'm totally ready to answer any of the questions you guys may have for me. Between Twitter and Facebook, I've had a whole bunch of questions submitted, but I'm going to see how many questions I can get in till the time I have tonight. So let's get started. Okay, here's a question from Twitter. Augusta Ray music, what's with the red lipstick, LOL? Monkey emoji. Yeah. It suits you to a T. Thank you. Just curious, why red? Special meaning? Do you like red? Monkey emoji. Red lipstick is one of those things that has been in my life forever. I remember performing at the age of 9. Always had red lipstick on. I didn't have to have anything else on my face because I didn't know how to apply anything else, but I would always have red lipstick on, so I feel like red lipstick has been with me through everything. Also, I'm one of those people that believes if you look good, you feel good. I could be going grocery shopping, I could be going to Starbucks, and I will always have my lipstick on all the time. Yeah, I don't have to have anything else on my face, just red lipstick, and I feel like makes a statement, but mostly it's an addiction that probably needs to be addressed. Will I get help for this addiction? Probably not. It's a girl thing, what can I say? I don't know, it's just me. Okay, we have another question from Twitter. At Augusta Ray Music, what made you want to get into the music biz? What artist or artists have had a big influence on you and your career? That is a very good question, Twitter user. I grew up with a musical father. My dad was a musician growing up, and he pretty much taught me everything I know, I'd say. But I just remember him and I just dancing around the house. He would always spin records of stuff that a normal 4-year-old would not listen to. I don't know any other 4-year-olds who would jam out to Hendrix with their dad in their basement. I don't know. But that was me, and he kind of just opened my eyes to different genres of music, different artists, and a lot of the artists he introduced me to were rock and roll artists and a lot of the country stuff. And he introduced me to a heck of a lot of Hendrix, a heck of a lot of Chicago, a heck of a lot of Grand Funk Railroad, and just stuff like that. So I've been listening to a lot of people like that for as long as I can remember, and I tell you, one of the coolest things in the whole world is to be able to, I guess, to rediscover things you listened to as a kid. Like, I was listening to classic vinyl the other day and Grand Funk Railroad came on. And the last time I heard that song, I was probably jamming with my dad in the basement. So rediscovering those tunes is a pretty sweet thing. But I'm inspired by people of all different genres, and I guess I'm inspired by all different types of artistry, really. And even if I'm not into the music per se, I do respect the artist and do understand where they're coming from for the most part anyway. I try to learn a little bit from every little thing, but my biggest inspirations are definitely Janis Joplin, Linda Ronstadt, Shania Twain. Gotta love the Jimi Hendrix, gotta love the Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and sometimes Young. You know, just the oldies are the goodies in my opinion, and I feel like you have to try to keep that stuff alive. What instruments do you play? The guitar, the bass guitar, banjo, mandolin, lap steel guitar, anything with strings. The French horn, but don't tell anybody because it's very embarrassing. True story, I played French horn in high school band, yeah. I pretended to play for the whole year, and then the day before the exam, I actually learned, and I was actually pretty good at it, turns out. The tambourine, and the cowbell. You guys still here? Are you still here? Okay, just checking. Are you aware of the fact that you look like Linda Ronstadt? Yeah, maybe. Okay, you guys, it's really scary because I can go to a gig and like 4 people in the same night can come up to me and be like, oh my god, you look like Linda Ronstadt, and I'll be like, thank you. But I have to show you guys something. I made an edit, a photo edit. You know the picture of me in the little black hat? I made a photo edit of Linda Ronstadt, and I'm really pretty much the same. I'll show you. Hold on. Yeah, it's creepy, I know. So in conclusion, yes, I do look like Linda Ronstadt. What was the first song you ever wrote? Okay, I was 9 years old. I can still remember this. I was 9 years old, and it was called When You Go Home, and it was about my brother's girlfriend at the time. For those of you wondering, I started writing songs at a very young age, and I wrote songs about relationships I've never had, and places I've never been, and things I've never experienced. And as a 9-year-old, I feel like that's what you do. Even at my age now, I do that sometimes. Like, you write from other people's experiences. Anyway, it was called When You Go Home, and it was about my brother and his girlfriend's relationship, because I'm nosy like that. And I remember, I can still remember some of the words, but I'm not going to sing it for you guys, because it's not fabulous. It's okay, but it's not fabulous, you know what I'm saying? But my dad, being a musician, he put a guitar track to it, and we rocked out. My dad still thinks it's one of, it's my dad's favorite song I've ever written, I think. But it's a little, I feel like I've evolved since the age of 9, writing about my brother's relationships. Now I'm able to write about my own experiences, you know what I'm saying? Catch my drift? Yeah, okay. How many records do you actually own? What are your favorites? I definitely could not put a number on that for you, but one fine day my parents decided to join their record collections together, and I'm so glad that they did, because I found some pretty sweet stuff in there. You know, for me, sometimes used records can be so much better than reissues, because every scratch, you know, tells a little bit of a story, and all the coffee stains on the, you guys know what I'm talking about. But I've discovered some pretty sweet stuff. Jim Croce, Photographs and Memories, very good record. Tapestry, Carole King, very good. It's a record collection favorite. The Woodstock album, that's sweet. I remember my dad came to visit me at my apartment in Nashville, and he was pretty much, I have a record player in my room, of course, and we were listening to the Woodstock record, and Jimi Hendrix came on with a Star-Spangled Banner, and it was all like, do 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 do, and my mom came in, and she was like, what are you guys listening to? It sounds terrible. And at the same time, my dad and I were like, Jimi Hendrix. So yeah, my dad and I have a lot in common in terms of, you know, the styles of music we like and types of artistry we like. So yeah, Woodstock record's pretty good. Anything by Chicago. I have pretty much every single Chicago record ever released. We even have the record from when they were the Chicago Transit Authority. So yeah, even like the session that Albert King did with Stevie Ray Vaughan, that's a pretty good record. There's so many of them. I'd have to go through all of mine to really give you an exact answer. Even then, I don't think I'd be able to give you an exact answer, but I hope that kind of helped a bit. So when are you coming back to do a show for your fans around Kingston, Ontario? I have no idea, my friend. I don't know. But as soon as I know, I will let you know. I promise. What is your favorite emoji? Okay, so either the lip... Okay, well, I don't have a favorite emoji. I have a whole bunch that I use a lot. I really like the lip emoji, duh. But I like cactuses. Cacti. Okay. These things. So the cactus emoji is a favorite of mine as well. So yeah. The star emoji, the moon emoji. I like using my emojis in sequences, so I'll do like the star, the regular star, and then I'll do a moon, and then I'll do like the shooting star. I love emojis. What is the screensaver on your phone? Bob Dylan and Joan Baez because their relationship goals. What is your idea of the perfect day? Okay. My idea of the perfect day would be waking up, not too early but not too late. It'd be around like 9:30. Waking up, getting in the car, driving to the city, hitting a couple record shops, grabbing a Starbucks, of course, grabbing a few records, a few classic records from various record shops, and coming back home, laying in bed with a cup of tea, and listening to them. That is my idea of a perfect day. Honestly, you guys, if I could just lay in bed and listen to Joy Division all day, I would be the happiest person in the whole world. But I can't. But I'm still fairly happy though. But Joy Division in bed with a cup of tea sounds really good. Unless it's raining outside, then I listen to John Denver's Greatest Hits and lay in bed with a cup of tea while watching the rain. The weather makes all the difference, I'm telling you. Are you aware of how pale your skin actually is? What was the last song you listened to today? I'm really in love with Scott Helman's new record. If you guys do not know who Scott Helman is, I suggest you go check him out right now because he will change your life. Plug, you're welcome, Scott. He is a young guy from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where I'm from, and he writes beautiful songs with substance. I feel like as a songwriter, one of the most important things for me is to create songs with substance, and he definitely does. The last song I listened to today was off of his record, which is called Augusta. You guys should definitely check that record out if you have not already. The last song I listened to today was probably Tika off of that record, because I'm totally in love with Tika, and I'm totally in love with the album that he just released. And I'm a little in love with Scott Helman too. So, he's a great guy, so definitely go check him out right now. Stop what you're doing, go check him out. And we shop at the same vintage store. So somebody wants to know who my favorite sound guy is. And I have to say Kevin, most definitely, and I'll show you guys why. It's because of what he does backstage. Kevin, you're gonna hate me and I'm very sorry.
I am Augusta Ray's biggest fan. How that hurt.
This is Kevin. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Who is your man crush Monday? Oh, he's actually sitting on the couch. I'll go grab him. Hold on. For those of you wondering, this is my man crush Monday. This is Buddy. Sorry. He likes long walks and snuggles. Apparently the feeling wasn't mutual. Alright, you guys, I just want to thank all of you one more time so much for submitting all of your awesome questions. Peace, love, always to all of you. It's been real, it's been fun, and I think we'll definitely do this again sometime. Thanks, guys.